Why am I playing this game on my Game Boy when I'm already at home? It's all tiny, black and white, hard to see. What do I do?
You've got mail.
Oh, the mail's here. Let's go take a look and see what we got. We got a big vanilla envelope here that's already been opened. Oh, there better not be anthrax in here again. Okay, come on, you stupid thing. We got an old sock. Why would someone send me an old sock? Oh, well, let's see what's inside the sock first before I throw it away. Feels like a Super Nintendo cartridge. With another cartridge slot built in. What the heck could this be? Super Game Boy! Yes. Okay, I have a confession to make here, folks. I've actually had this for a couple of days now. I just thought I would have a little fun with some video editing today. But this is Billy Core from the Carolina Circle Mall Wiki. Today is Saturday, June the 14th of 2014, and this is my Super Game Boy. I got it 2 days ago. Basically, what it is it's an adapter that allows you to play your Game Boy games on your Super Nintendo. A very, very, very nice concept indeed. I remember my original Super Nintendo from the 90s I had one of these with it, and I loved it very much. Of course, I lost that many years ago, but I now have another Super Game Boy. I got this for $15 on eBay. Very good deal. These are very, very easy to come by, especially for a good price. So, let's try it out, shall we? Okay, here is the game I was playing a minute ago on my Game Boy Pocket. My favorite Game Boy game, Super Mario Land 2. So all you have to do is just slide it into this cartridge slot at the top here on the Super Game Boy. Alright, should be in there good enough. Pop it into your Super Nintendo. And turn the Super Nintendo on. That's always a good thing to do. And here we go. I love that sound. And there we are. This is my Game Boy game playing on my Super Nintendo. And if you notice, and one thing you'll probably automatically notice is that we're in color now. Well, kind of. It's kind of a sorry excuse for color, but it's still a lot nicer than the Game Boy Color. Not the Game Boy Color system itself, but because the Game Boy Pocket I was playing a while ago doesn't have color at all. So this is a great way to play your Game Boy games when you're at home and you happen to have a Super Nintendo around. So let me get the camera back up on the tripod and we'll take a look at the software end of this. Okay, before we start playing the actual game, I need to find my Super Nintendo controller. Okay, maybe I pull on this. No, that's a webcam. No, that's the wrong controller. There we go. My room is such a mess, it's getting sad. Now, before we get into the actual gameplay, I'm going to show a few software features of the Super Game Boy that you can tinker around with, stuff you can't do on an actual Game Boy. To get to the menu to do all this stuff, you have to press L and R on your Super Nintendo gamepad all at once, and you get this little menu at the bottom. Let's take a look at what the first one is. Oh, this changes the gameplay color scheme. Whoa. Yeah, that hurts my eyes. Ooh, yeah. Obviously, now that one's kind of like the colors you see on a older Game Boy. But, obviously, the default one is the best one. Okay, what did I just do? Okay, there we go. And this next little control here, you can change the border around the game. Right now it's set to the default Super Game Boy border. And that just changes it to just a black plain frame. You get that crazy looking one. See what the film strip is. That looks interesting. That's a real cool cat. And right here, you can do nothing. It won't let me do anything. Oh well. And we'll go to this next one, and you can remap the button controls. I'll just keep it as is. And right here, you can, it's like a little paint program that I guess you can take screenshots of the game, and I think the problem here is that I don't have a, I need a Game Boy mouse, like the one you have to use with Mario Paint. I have a Game Boy mouse, but the buttons don't work on it, so I need to get myself another one. And I meant Super Nintendo mouse, not Game Boy mouse. I got Game Boy on my mind. Alright, and you get this one here. It's more paint stuff. Okay, you can make your own border here, which, surprisingly with this, you don't need the mouse. Oh well. Anyway, let's just put the border back the way it should be. And let's play some Super Mario Land 2. And we just have to press L and R again to get back into the game. And here we are. Let's start a new game. And this is the real thing, folks. Except in color and on a bigger screen. Oh, this is awesome. This is some of the best video game music in the world, I think. It's this song right here. This is one of those video game theme songs that defines video gaming in the 90s, in my personal opinion. Yeah, this is a very, very clever concept. I Not sure how much these sold for or when they were new. So I don't recall seeing it in that 1993 Toys R Us catalog. Or the 95 one either. You're a flower power. Let's get them coins. Congratulations, you won 3 new lives. Alright, let me show you another interesting feature about this Super Game Boy. That, in fact, this is one of the big reasons I bought it in the first place. I will, go ahead and shut this off here. You may recall that around Christmas time this past year, I did a series of videos called, called Nostalgic Christmas, and one of the videos I made was about my Game Boy Pocket. And one of the things I showed off in that video was my Game Boy camera right here. Okay, it's decided not to focus anymore. Oh yeah, here we go. This is my Game Boy camera that I got new in 1999. In fact, I have pictures on here that go back to 1999. And, you know, that was 15 years ago. That was a long time ago. And I got to thinking, you know, how am I going to preserve these pictures? I mean, there's no way to print them. Well, I do have. At one time, I did have a Game Boy printer. I still have it, but it's missing several parts, so that's kind of a shame. So I got to thinking, what if I was to get a Super Game Boy, plug it into my and plug this into the Super Nintendo, and plug the Super Nintendo into my computer's capture card? I could just take snapshots of the pictures right off of it, and preserve them that way. So that's what I figured I'd do. And in fact, from what I've seen, in fact, I've already tried this. Obviously, the Game Boy camera works perfectly well in the Super Game Boy. So I'll go ahead and pop it in the Super Game Boy. And power it back on. As you can see, this game has a special border around it. Certain games for the Super Game Boy will do that. It'll have its own special border, like here. I know some of the Donkey Kong games have it as well. I have a Donkey Kong Land game that I could try on here, but I lost it. Alright, we'll go ahead and hit start. Ugh. Wrong button. That freaks me out. Well, let's just find a picture here to try. This is my late grandmother. I took this picture back in 1999. Now, for the whole process of capturing this to the computer, I'm going to make a separate video for that later, so I hope you look forward to that. I'm not going to fool with that in this video. I just want to show the Game Boy camera itself working on the Super Game Boy. And it goes all the way from 1999 to 2014. with a wonderful little picture of our good friend Elmold3 here on YouTube. I took this picture of him from Skype, believe it or not. And he's pretty much telling my Super Game Boy it had one job. But yeah, that works just fine. And speaking of capture cards, it's also a great way to capture game footage from Game Boy games, and I'll show you an example of this with one of my games right now. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this little look at the Super Game Boy. I'll be making another video at some point about how to capture the pictures from your Game Boy camera onto the computer. But until then, this is Billy Core signing off on June the 14th of 2014. Goodbye, everybody.